Greetings to my team of 144, all Starseeds, Lightworkers, and Wayshores. It is 1012-2019, October 12th, 2019. Another day, magical day of galactivations in this manifestation. Many intense energies coming in. Many Lightworkers experiencing these shifts, these waves coming in through these full moon energies. And when I started preparing for this transmission today, it was 12:21 a.m. and now it is 1244, the 144, coming through as the beautiful divine feminine moon shining brightly in the night sky in all her glory. So feel that energy coming in, feel the beauty. Today is the first day of the new wave spell of the yellow human. So today we'll do a quick meditation, visualization for this new wave spell journey, this galactivation journey. So if you will, sit up straight with the spine gently straight. Take a deep breath in the nose and out the nose. With each inhalation, you breathe in the heavenly chi. And as you exhale, you release all that is negative, all that is false, the past, releasing all emotions. Just relax into the body. With each breath, you go deeper and deeper, deeper within. Letting go, letting go, letting go. Totally relaxing the body, letting go of all tensions, releasing all feelings into the void, into the emptiness. And within that still center, inside your empty vessel, inside the body, you see this yellow golden infant, a sacred child, in this sacred golden egg, this golden orb, this yellow gold. Feel that purity, feel the innocence, the pure awareness, feel the bliss of the wild spirit, free spirit, beautiful yellow golden glow of the sacred infant, the sacred child, manifesting from the unborn mind of Buddha. And see that gold yellow light expanding out from your center, out into the ends of the universe, and into the infinite multiverse. And feel that infinite life, that infinite creative potential, the infinite light of this sacred child, this pure innocence, in its pure gold Christ consciousness, cosmic consciousness, shining brightly into the night from this glorious yellow golden egg. Feel the joy of this new life, this new birth through the sacred divine womb, the womb of this sacred waters, the divine feminine waters. And look into the eyes of that beauty, into the eyes of truth, into the eyes of your true self, the eyes of your spirit, and see that pure reflection of that pure light, that pure life, your true self, shining brightly. And you could pause this video to sit longer with this feeling, with this joy, with the bliss of your sacred self as it grows, expands, becomes more powerful with each breath you take. Let it keep expanding and expanding until it fills all space, all time with its glorious, beautiful, yellow gold light of the divine Human Starseed manifestation. Today's transmission, Ascension and the Grand Experiment Unfolding by Terry Wade. The matrix we live in is a grid system that provides the light required to have a physical representation of consciousness in the form of a human body. The matrix on Earth was hijacked and dominated by those controllers who controlled us through frequency. The new matrix is allowing us to ascend in consciousness in a physical body. It's never been done before. Again, we are the grand experiment. Those who have been on the ascension path are gradually tuning into this new grid. It's hard for many to wrap their head around that none of this is real. This matrix we live in is nothing but a holographic reality that we have been programmed to live in. The only real is the presence of self. The environment we live in is composed of props. It's all illusion. We live in a simulation, a holographic projection controlled by an incredibly powerful supercomputer, shall we say, that has controlled our consciousness for eons through frequency. Think about it. If all we know is within this simulated physical realm that we are participating in, which may be the entire 3D physical universe, you would have to think that the true reality would not even remotely resemble this world. There is a splitting of two worlds, and we are right on the cusp of that, so it would only make sense that this non-physical, multi-dimensional world would be completely unfathomable to our third-dimensional human minds. This physical 3D reality we live in is completely restrictive and incredibly limiting. So what's happening is the frequency we are existing in is now being tweaked, and when you tweak that frequency just a little bit, it sends out a monumental planetary change throughout all creation. If you think about it, what we have done is incarnated on this planet in the form of a physical human body while still existing in those higher realms. We've just been cut off through DNA manipulation from those higher planes of existence. But now, through these higher frequencies, our higher self, your soul, can now return. That would be an amazing world unlike this one. What we need to do, and we'll get there, is to maintain that connection and communication to those higher realms while in this physical body. I'm going to mess with your head right now. Maybe the physical being that's been separated from the higher states of awareness through the incarnation process is the true simulation. And now from Astro Mama about the full moon in Aries, autonomy versus union, power struggles, the silver lining of release. On October 13th, the moon becomes full at 20 degrees of Aries. Full moons are always highly charged and emotional. This one is no exception. They also represent endings, completions, and manifestations. Aries, the first zodiac sign, is known to be daring, impulsive, self-motivated, entrepreneurial, and full of fiery passion. The full moon in Aries is here to bring fiery manifestations and completions. There is an urgent and rash energy with this full moon. As the moon becomes full in the independent sign of the Ram, it sits across the union-loving sign and the sign of the Scales, a push-pull dynamic between freedom versus partnership, self versus others, and passion versus gentleness will become very present at this full moon. The full moon in Aries will have tempers and passions on high drive. Impulsive actions or reactions could be the norm, with La Luna blazing through the willful sign of Aries. Projects or plans that were put in motion 6 months ago during the new moon in Aries could be coming to completion at this time. The sun, which represents our ego and inner core, in Libra, is urging for compromise and diplomacy, while the moon, which represents our emotions and soul, in Aries, is urging for independence and freedom. We will need to be extra careful and mindful of both energies to make the most out of this dynamic and action-packed full moon. The full moon in Aries is also making some interesting aspects to her other planetary friends. The first is a square or tense 90 degrees aspect to Pluto, the planet of transformation and regeneration, who is currently in Capricorn. The full moon in Aries square Pluto in Capricorn will create a tug of war that has to do with control and power. Many folks could get tested by either authority figures, a father, or just someone who wants it their way and only their way. Emotional extremes could be a manifestation as well as an all-out brawl with these two. Making sure to keep yourself grounded will be essential, as this combo could lead to all-out blow-ups of massive proportions. Luckily, the other aspect to La Luna will be a beneficial 120-degree trine from Jupiter, who is currently in his home sign of Sagittarius. Jupiter and Sagittarius trine the full moon in Aries will be the silver lining of sweetness and wisdom within this full moon madness. There will be a positive flow of emotions and a higher calling of divine intervention available with this aspect. Fiery, flowing love and understanding are possible with Jupiter and the moon in a sympathetic dance. The full moon in Aries is here to test our ability to be independent but also work with others. As the emotions are high and fiery with this wild moon, it is even more important for us to find balance between the two. Codependent patterns could become very apparent with this full moon. There's an opportunity for us to rebalance our minds and hearts and come to a place of equilibrium and interdependency. La Luna is the trailblazing sign of Aries, wants you to go where you haven't gone before, and with a lot of enthusiasm and drive. She is here to teach and offer you freedom, even within a union, a spark of genius, and the gifts of fiery inspiration and hope. Today from Elizabeth Peru. What does my 5D look like this weekend as we head into a particularly demanding full moon? Let's consider that when we operate with 5D consciousness, it doesn't mean that we no longer function as a normal human being in the everyday 3D world. You still eat, sleep, feel, emote, work, play, and carry on living. The jump to 5D is an internal one. Having a fifth dimensional outlook and consciousness means that you act and think, knowing that you are in constant communication with the divine. That's a quantum leap for most people, and ideally it can be the purpose of life. And that is from ElizabethPeru.com. Now today, from Christina Papagiorgio, Yellow Magnetic Human, Kin 92. We are beginning the new wave spell with the Yellow Human. The Yellow Human Wave Spell, 12th of October, 2019, 12-10-12, equaling 3-10-3, equals Divine Manifestation Portal, the 3-1-3, equaling 7, Mystic, Magic, Spiritual, the Kin 9-2, equaling 11, Portal, Duality, Doorway, Partnership, another magical portal day today. Today we commence a new wave spell with Ebb, the Yellow Human, as our guide. This is the cycle of free will, attaining wisdom and our capacity to influence others with the choices we make. The Yellow Human themes are wisdom, influence, intelligence, free will, and abundance. The goal of this wave spell is to transcend the lower human mind and elevate to that of the higher divine mind, the tone of creation. Magnetic is the tone number 1 in the spiritual realm as we initiate a new wave spell cycle. Power attracts action, unifies essence, purpose. Day 1 of a new wave spell always starts with the magnetic tone of purpose. In the beginning was the One. From out of nothing, here One comes, spinning happily, magnetizing all that it requires for more excellent adventuring. Once strong in purpose, all will effortlessly come together. The magnetic tone is all about attraction, attracting everything that you require to fulfill your purpose and your goals. People, resources, relationships, money, support, and all that you can imagine. The attraction seeks to unify all as one. Thus, magnetic kin have a very strong connection to Source and a gravitational pull to return there and bring all their buddies with them. The power of one is very strong today as it unites us all as one humanity. Yellow Human, Ebb, EB, is self-guided, meaning we have double Yellow Human energy coupled with the wave spell energy, makes today a triple Yellow Human day. The getting of wisdom and using it to influence and unite others is today's theme. Ebb asks us to honor our ancestors and the wisdoms that came before us, making wiser choices and decisions that have a better outcome for humanity and our planet. We can recognize that our free will can assist us in becoming wiser human beings. The choices we must make must benefit our children and future generations. Today's question is, how can my past experiences be used to influence better choices for ourselves and our world? And today from the Tzolk'in Times, Yellow Magnetic Human. Magnetic is the name for the number 1, and its keywords are attract, unify, and purpose. The first day of a wave spell sets the agenda and defines the purpose. I always emphasize the importance of entering a wave spell consciously with a clear idea of getting out of the experience as much as you can. So today, focus on what you need to attract to make this so. Today is Yellow Human, which represents wisdom, free will, and influence. The human is a channel, a vessel, designed to be filled with wisdom, but always we have free will to do with the wisdom we're giving. A Yellow Human wave spell is a 13-day period that provides an opportunity to finely tune yourself. Too often we ignore our inner gut feelings, and this always leads to uninformed decisions. Your brain has its uses, but sometimes the logical voice in your head drowns out the more subtle inner voice, and as a result, we don't always do the right thing. As you journey through this wave spell, try to stay conscious about its purpose. Open up that third eye and allow the wisdom to flow. The guide today is also yellow human, and so a double dose of this influence. And from the Dream Spell Journey by Volum Votan and Bolognic, welcome Wave Spell 8 of the Yellow Human. Unify in order to influence, attracting wisdom, power of free will. 13-day wave spell from 12th till 25th, October 2019. The Yellow Human wave spell is the 8th wave spell of the Dream Spell Journey and the last one of the White Northern Castle of Crossing. The solar seal of Human is inspired on the Mayan glyph of Eb, which signifies road, sacred path, and dew, D-E-W. Interestingly, the symbolism of the dew from heaven represents wisdom in the Bible. Precisely, wisdom defines the way humans walk according to their knowledge of truth. The sacred path represents the capacity of walking wisely according to this truth. It is what defines conscious from unconscious, good from evil. In the dream spell transcreation, the human has the essence of wisdom and the power of free will. It is the knowledge of truth that sets us free in order to manifest the human power of the free will. Then we are free to enter or exit the sacred path. The bearer of the human vessel is kin 92, magnetic human. Number 92 contains 2 times 46 or 4 times 23. Therefore, it contains the power of 23. As we know, number 23 refers to the human chromosomes, 23 from mother plus 23 from father, equaling 46 in total. Exactly today corresponds to the unit 23 of the telectanon, which codes the lover's reunion in heaven. Harmonically, the telectanon number of the elected is 144,000, which is based on the power of 12 of the yellow human. 12 times 12 equaling 144. The Gregorian date of the beginning of this human wave spell marks 527 solar years since Columbus discovered America and claimed the land for Spain. 12 October 1492, 1492 to 2019, 2019. It is a national holiday in the Americas, mostly referred to as the encounter of two cultures in Latin America. This encounter started a cultural genocide of the ancestral wisdom of the Americas. May us humans attain the wisdom to redeem this horrid chapter. In Icke, 12 October 2019, NS 1.32.3.23, Kin 92, Yellow Magnetic Human. The code for the day, the mantra, I unify in order to influence, attracting wisdom. I seal the process of free will with the magnetic tone of purpose. I am guided by my own power doubled. Harmonic 23, magnetic purpose. Formulate free will of purpose. Okay, brothers and sisters, let us know what you're experiencing through these full moon energies. Let us know what you're seeing, what you're feeling, what your visions are in the comments below this video. Now, as I connect daily with the Divine 44, the connections go deeper. The energies are magnified, multiplied, the power is building. As I connect and we transmit to each other our divine codes. Today, as I connected with Divine Feminine Goddess in New York, the power of our visions are beginning to manifest. The energies are intensifying. I realize with the Divine 44, the time we spend together is like a beautiful moment in eternity. 2 hours, 3 hours are like a moment. And the joy and the love, the light that I'm experiencing with these connections as I transmit the knowledge of the teachings of the ancient Taoist alchemical arts, it is bringing me great bliss, great joy to be united with this soul family. These are some of the most powerful light warriors, angelic beings that I have the honor to connect and to guide together through this ascension process. I kind of feel like Charlie from Charlie's Angels, but in my good fortune, instead of having 3 angels to connect and train and guide, I have 33 that are joining me on this mission, and more will join in the future. At this time, I'm limited on time, how many I can connect with of love workers, light workers in this realm. But once the vision of the Healing Retreat Center in Ecuador is manifest into this realm, I will have much more time to teach and connect with many more of you. But in the meantime, in the next couple of weeks, I'll let you know. But I will bring the Divine 44 to you as we connect together through a live stream through this channel on my channel, Paul Butler. If you're listening to this on my backup channel, Prime Disclosure, be sure to subscribe to my main channel, which is Paul Butler, which I plan on doing the live stream tentatively on Sunday the 27th. But I'll keep you up to date in the future videos as I bring as many of the Divine 44 that can come together on the date of our choosing, to be able to transmit to all of you our highest light, our highest codes, our highest love, to assist all of you through this ascension process or ascension mission to uplift all life, all humanity, in all realms, all timelines, together as one. Through this quantum leap of consciousness, we call the leap from Homo sapien to Homo luminous, light body. So thank you all for joining us. The 111 just coming through now. Many codes coming through the field as these synchronicities manifest as signs from our higher selves and our guides to confirm that this is really happening. This is not just our imagination. This is not our hopes. This is our mission, our journey, our purpose here to uplift all life, starting with ourself through self-realization, self-awakening, self-ascension, as we connect through the heart center to all beings in all realms, all life, all light. So thank you for joining us on this journey together. I appreciate each and every one of you. Thank you everyone that's joined us on the mission for the Healing Retreat and Sustainable Community in beloved Ecuador, South America, and the foothills of the Andes, the sacred mountains, Kundalini of Gaia. And you can join us on raising funds for this mission through a CBD business at cbdpeaceoil.com. If you've already joined us, please connect with us on Facebook. Do a search for our group called CBD Team Ecuador. I'll put a link in the description below. And if you'd like to see more information on the Healing Center, it's in the research and development stage. You can go to primedisclosure.com and click on Tao de Ecuador at the top of the page. And be sure to subscribe to the channel below. Many people have been experiencing YouTube unsubscribing people from many channels such as this. So thank you for joining me today. Keep walking your path with heart. Keep shining your light brightly into the night. Beautiful beings of light. I love you all. Namaste.